welcome back to Heels, Pops, and Chair Shots Wrestling's Entertainment Champions. 3 championships on the line. Who is that mystery Hall of Famer and that AEW championship to be defended in an exploding barbed wire match? Myzchief, what the fuck is going on tonight? What are we in store for here tonight?
So Kenny Omega put up a picture of this barbed wire match, right? The exploding barbed wire death match. And it's hilarious because it's like a stick figure shit.
Like he drew a little stick.
Long story short, like he didn't. There's no way to win. Like there are no rules to win the match. It just tells you what happened. There's like, so if you run into, there's barbed wire on 3 sides, and if you hit the barbed wire, right, it explodes, and then the explosions pause for 30 minutes. So how long is this match gonna be?
Wow.
Right? Yeah, I'm like,
wait, so like 30-minute intervals in between the explosions?
Yeah. So what are we looking at here? We look at least an hour, at least.
So
right?
we're getting 2 spots. That's what they're telling us. You're getting two explosion spots. That's it.
two boom booms, and that's it, bro.
Y van en coche. Don't complain.
I'm gonna look it up right now, and I'm gonna throw it up.
Yeah, we gotta figure that out. Holy shit. This is gonna be a crazy night, ladies and gentlemen. The champs are here to give you what you need, that fix and that prep for AEW's Revolution. Back returning to pay-per-view after quite a while. They've had some bangers on TV, on Dynamite. But we're back at pay-per-view, and we're back at the pre-show. The bad guys doing a pre-show here. Let's kick it in with the buy-in here, Myzchief. We got Thunder Rosa and Aew versus Britt Baker and Reba. What can we expect here to get us kicking off here? Start off Revolution with this little buy-in.
Reba, all right? Nah, but Reba. You know she used to be a Dallas cheerleader.
Hey, shouts to the Cowboys.
I like that. First of all, I hate that Thunder Rosa lost the tournament. Cause what the fuck, dude? Like she has been the best thing going in the women's division at AEW. Number 1, number 2. Why has she not been signed to like a long-term AEW deal? I think she's like on a day-to-day basis with them. But I like that there's like this continuing storyline between Thunder Rosa and Britt Baker. To what end? I don't know. I love watching Thunder Rosa. I think Thunder Rosa will help give Rio a little bit of an edge, right? Because when I see Rio, I'm not intimidated. I know she's a tremendous wrestler, but I'm not like, oh, she's going to be cutthroat. Like, she's going to be edgy. I get none of that. So Thunder Rosa, I get a lot of that from. And Thunder Rosa can help make that match feel, or help make Rio bigger in that aspect.
Oh, I see that for sure. Yeah,
you know what I mean,
they'll complement each other in that regard.
Yeah, Rio could feel a little bit more dangerous after this match if all is booked correctly. And hey, I have no reason to believe that AEW won't book it correctly. The women's division as of late has been on fire. One of the big weaknesses from AEW.
Right, you don't really hear that too often these days.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of it had to do with the tournament. A lot of it had to do with Thunder Rosa. So just having Thunder Rosa in this match is going to be a big elevation. And that's no knock on Britt Baker. All right, Britt Baker is a talent. She is a talent. She is a character. But no one's going to be like, praising her in-ring ability. Even though it's not like she's got great in-ring ability. Nobody's out there talking about her like that. It's all character when it comes to Britt Baker. So this match is gonna be that for her. I think when you're facing Rio, when you're facing Thunder Rosa, you got to step your game up. And Britt Baker has elevated her game whenever time has called for it. Let's see it. Let's see it.
Let's see it is right. I like Britt Baker. She's a kind of like the flag bearer for that women's division. I still see. And I see big things, man, coming out of that. We're gonna kick it into the real show now here, man. We got some bangers here on this card. I see Orange Cassidy, Chuck Taylor back reunited, and we're gonna take on Miro and Kip Sabian. We're gonna make them pay, ladies and gentlemen, for that wedding that they forced us to sit through. I don't do well at church. I don't do well at weddings. You gotta sit through people talking. I don't like this. So I don't appreciate what they put us through. I hope Orange Cassidy and Chuck Taylor can, repay that debt that they owe us.
You don't do well at church?
Nah.
I would have never thought.
Sometimes they be throwing some burning oil at you and stuff, like hot oil they be throwing at you. I can't stand it. I don't know why. Oil. Who does that? It's like so dangerous, and they do that. I don't understand. But that's neither here nor there.
It's only burning because you're a heathen. That's the only reason, dog. This match, I don't give a crap about. How about that? Miro came in hot. I was excited to see him. Every time he opens his mouth, I like him a little less. Although him screaming into the camera shirtless is certainly the way to go with him. Let him, like, I know he's a goofy guy, right? Yes, yeah, exactly. Like, I know he's a goofy guy, and he's funny. Like, I'm sure he's hilarious. That just doesn't translate in wrestling for him. I don't know. At least it doesn't for me, and I know a lot of people feel the same way. So when I see Miro kind of be funny and talk about games and like do this whole thing at the wedding, and even the interview with Tony Schiavone, right? Or when they had like the sit down that he ate the paper, he had to eat the paper. Yeah. Right, that was so like getting kind of wordy that it was like, all right, man, like you got to do something to break it out.
Do something, yeah.
Something, and he needs to get back to that brute. To your point, like you just mentioned, the brute is really where Miro makes his money. That's what Rusev was all about. That's what Rusev Day was all about. Even though it became goofier, it wasn't all angry. There was still brute in there. And right. Miro just doesn't feel that way. Miro feels more like goofy bully than he does brute. So I want to see more brute. And quite frankly, like Kip Sabian could not be in this match. Chuck Taylor does not interest me whatsoever. I'm here for Miro and Orange Cassidy. And if anything, the interaction between them two, that's what I want to see. I want to see Orange Cassidy whoop his ass. Because that's what Orange Cassidy does, right? He takes a whooping and then comes back. So that's what this match is gonna be for me.
No doubt. Moving on ahead, man. We got some bigger issues to take care of here. Some contractual issues at that. Matt Hardy and Adam Hangman Page, the winner, receives a 2021 quarter one's earnings from the other. And I think Hangman got a lot more to lose here than Matt Hardy, if you ask me.
Word. I mean, I know it's all gimmick and shit, but word. Hangman, you don't want to play that game, dog. Big money Matt is for a reason. Like, that shit is no joke. Matt makes bucks. So I don't think Hangman could hang on that level.
It's almost interesting to see what Matt Hardy's gonna plan here, because we've seen him do crazy shit, and we want to see him tone it down, right? We want to see him be safe. At least that's what we were claiming after we saw him freaking landing on his head.
I don't want to see him be safe. I want to see AEW be safe and like make sure that people aren't dying on the mat, right? Like fucking jumping off of big things and getting concussions. From Matt Hardy, I think that's his bread and butter. Like, he kind of needs to do that to stay relevant, because what's he gonna do? Flips and shit? Like, even when he was in his youth, his brother was always the big flipper. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. He was the known flyer.
Right. So I don't see that really being his game plan here. I am excited though to see what comes of this, because Matt is a tremendous storyteller, I think, above all else. And that's what I'm in this match for, right? That's what this match is for. It's for the story. You're here for the story, so let's tell that story.
Matt Hardy's in it for the bucks. He's going to make sure he gets them. Well, maybe not the Young Bucks, but Hangman's bucks.
Hangman's what?
Hangman's bucks.
His bucks.
So we're gonna get into one of the mysteries of the night, so to speak. One of the first many mysteries, the Casino Tag Team Battle Royal here. Are we have any TBDs here, or are we fully locked in with the participants here? Because what I see here, Bear Country, I see Santana Ortiz, I see the heavy hitting names are on this card right now.
Listen, Bear Country son, do you remember Bear Country? Just
Ooh, do
wondering.
I remember? No, I don't. I have no recollection of being affiliated at all at any point in time with Bear Country, but I
Damn
do
it!
of their success. And I do hear that they are a great and amazing tag team. I have seen them perform in places before. I don't remember where though.
Right. Well, I just know that there was places where they've performed that we've sponsored their matches. And son, Christmas chaos and bullshit, Secret Santa chaos and bullshit match against Jimmy Lloyd. I don't give a damn, bro. I don't give a damn. That's our check mark. We did that. Jimmy Lloyd,
Right.
Schlack. That was a hardcore match. Bear Country really impressed me there, and that's what I wanted to say. Bear Country in that match was really impressive. They were up against two like really, really, really hardcore guys. Could have been like really out of their element. Could have gotten ugly, but they held their own, and that's what was impressive about it. They didn't seem out of their element. They're big boys that could go in.
Oh yeah.
I'm excited to see how this match turns out. Right? Who else was in the match? It's because it's crazy, right? Like Alex Reynolds and John Silver. I love John Silver, like little John Silver doing his thing. Evo Uno and Stu Grayson. I don't really care for them too much.
Santana Ortiz are the homeboys, like the hometown guys. We gonna fucking root for them every time we see them on the card.
And those are our guys, right? Butcher and Blade always turn out. Top Flight.
Private Party. Private Party is a team that it seems like they're gonna be doing something with after what they're going through with Matt Hardy and stuff. I wouldn't be surprised if they pull off a win over here and maybe build more to what they're working with.
Fam, if they win here, that would be a crazy surprise for me. Like over Santana and Ortiz, over Bear Country. Like I know Bear Country's here to take the L. Let's be real, right? Like they're here to take that L. But hello, Santana and Ortiz, yo, they need some love, dog. Like they didn't come from Impact to fucking be sitting here.
It's been a little dry. It's
about time that they get a little bit of respect out here where they deserve it, because they've been killing it for a long time, and it's about time you recognize that shit. Let's get it.
Let's get it is right. Mystery numero, I guess uno would be, the accurate statement here. Face of the Revolution ladder match. We have a TBA. We may have two, actually. But we definitely have one, at least. Cody Rhodes, Penta el Cero, Miedo, of course. Scorpio Sky, Lance Archer. And then there is a mystery participant that we don't know about. This is gonna be entertaining as F. Is there two? I guess there's two.
I think there's two mysteries.
But either way, this match with the names that are already confirmed, I want to see fucking Penta go off and do some flips off some fucking ladders tonight, man.
I don't want to see Cody Rhodes win this. I don't think Penta should win this.
Okay.
Lance Archer, he can. I just don't see it happening.
Well, the winner gets a chance at the TNT title, and Cody, obviously former champion. This title represents a lot of TV time, so it's in everyone's best interest here to want to reach up and grab that strap and do whatever it means necessary to get this, man.
Now, you watched on Wednesday. What did you think about Scorpio Sky on commentary? Like, how did you feel about it?
Hey, listen, man. Everybody can talk the talk, and Scorpio Sky did his thing. You know, he's always a great commentator. It's not his first time doing it. He performs well under anything he's done. Puts confidence into everything he does. So I think he fares well here, and the future's only bright, man. Maybe some foreshadowing, marketing him a little bit more on Dynamite and putting him on the announce table, prepping him for more TV time. Who knows? This could be the start of something big for him. And this is something we've been saying for quite a while. So I wouldn't be surprised.
I think the smart move is for him not to win and to keep that underdog kind of edge to him. Especially if he loses to somebody coming in, right? One of them TBAs. Okay. If one of those TBAs is one of those Hall of Fame worthy talents, that we got to talk about, then
Tony Khan he already confirmed that this is a separate case, separate scenario from the Hall of Famer that we will be speaking of later. But
all right, well then whoever this TBA is, I feel like, because we haven't seen a lot of Scorpio Sky, right? Like Scorpio Sky was kind of ghost for a minute, right? We saw him at CU. He was big in the beginning, right? Like the three of them were like on TV all the time, and then he kind of faded out. I don't know if he got hurt. I kind of forget, but I'd like to see him struggle so that we can appreciate the victory, right? And like have him on TV a little bit, have him struggle. So one of those TBAs, I feel like, have to be the ones to like, oh, he's there, he's touching the belt, he's almost the winner.
God, it's Sting!
No, shut the hell up. This guy. Let's talk about Sting. Let's talk about Sting.
Let's do it.
Because this match is exciting and frightening. Right?
At the same time.
At the same damn time, right? I've never really looked at a card and been like, yo, there's like scary matches in here, right? And we have like our main event that we'll get to, and we have this match where this geriatric motherfucker's in a street fight. And this shit is dangerous, son, because Brian Cage is a big dude. Ricky Starks is a big dude. What we saw at the end of, not at the end of Revolution, but on Wednesday, what we saw on Dynamite, they had Taz's son.
Right? Yeah.
So we're upping the ante. So I want to see craziness, but then I'm also like terrified because Sting doesn't have a lot of craziness left in him.
Not that many bumps, no sir.
One more time, I'm gonna say I trust AEW booking. Look what they did with Shaq, and I think that had like, you have to understand, right? Shaq
kind of been wrestler. Like yeah.
Right? He's an athlete, of course. All right, he's an athlete, no doubt. All right, but not everybody that comes in from elsewhere does a good job in the ring. We've seen it a million times. Yo, people are stiff. They don't know how to work. They don't know how to sell. Yo, Shaq, they booked the perfect match for Shaq. Did the match have issues? Of course, but they booked the perfect match for Shaq. He didn't do too much. He did just enough. It was light work, right?
Yeah, they put him in the best scenario possible.
So I have all the faith in the world, especially in a street fight, which the rumor is that it's going to be pre-recorded.
Oh, shit. Is it?
Yeah, I don't know if that's the case, but that's what people have been talking about. So if it's pre-recorded, then we might even have a better shot at seeing a better executed match. Yeah. But because of what happened with Shaq and what I've seen in weeks prior, especially with talent that's not crazy in-ring able, I have high hopes for this. Terrified, but I have high hopes, and I think that they're gonna pull this shit off. I think it's. Let's
see. Maybe the Shaq match was the precursor to this tag match here, and we can see shades of that one from Dynamite here tonight. Wish them all the best, of course. I can see
who you got here.
I can see Sting pulling it off. The babyface, the returning winning Hall of Famer. You know, I can't see them getting too beat up here. Gotta kind of pop the crowd somehow, because what's yet to come might not be so popular. Yeah,
I think we agree here. I think we agree on this.
Hikaru Shita versus Aew Mizunami. Now, the women's title for AEW is on the line here. I think it's run its course. I think Hikaru Shita's had this title for too long right now, and I think she's met her match here with Aew.
I want to see a good match because no one knows Aew. So Aew needs to make a bit of a name. In an American audience, right? She needs to make a name for herself here. And, you know, Shita's been doing a really solid job as a champion. Now, we can't really talk a lot about the women's championship. You know, it's been booked kind of wacky sometimes and just like inconsistent, but lately it's been solid. So let's see. This is for me, this is a wait and see match. I'm not really gonna like set my expectations crazy high. I know that they can wrestle. Like I know the mat work is gonna be solid. Like I'm not concerned on that end. Is it gonna be interesting? Right? Because you could watch a really good in-ring match and be disinterested in the outcome, or even disinterested in the match itself. And going in, I'm just gonna be wait and see. I think Shita retains. If Rio wins this match, that would be crazy. That would be crazy. That's a crazy push for somebody that nobody knows.
Right,
I mean,
right.
hey, weirder things have happened, right? But I see Shita retaining here.
Let's see. But speaking on that unpopular decision stuff,
This is where we were.
Yeah, I don't think the Young Bucks walk away out of this one untouched and unharmed here, because they have a title defense to go through and things have gone personal. We've seen Daddy Papa Buck go down hard, right? Blood has been shed. There has been blood. Le Champion and MJF doing big things here, Myzchief. How you feel?
I think this match is going to be a whole lot of fun. In terms of like, listen, the Young Bucks always do their thing, right? Like whether you like the gymnast like choreograph shit or you don't, they always put out, like they show out. And Chris Jericho, MJF are no different. I think that in terms of like storytelling, in terms of interest, this match has an interesting story to it. But in the interest of more interesting booking, right? If the Young Bucks win, then what? What else is there? Right? Like, what? Oh, okay, then they win. Then they go against the Casino Battle Royale winners, and okay. Or Proud and Powerful win the Casino Battle Royale, and MJF and Jericho win the titles. Ooh. And now we see the dismantling of the Inner Circle. And I think that is a more interesting story to me than whatever the Young Bucks will pull off, you know what I mean, moving forward. I just don't, I mean, I'm not a crazy Young Buck fan to begin with. I'm a big-time MJF fan, big-time Jericho fan, you know that. So I'd like to see them have the titles, not because they're good tag champions, but because of what it means for storytelling.
Right,
and
right.
I think the
better story, we're pulling for Le Champion and Mr. MJF here tonight. You got support from the bad guys, gentlemen. Don't let us down. We're here for a show, and a show we will get. Because if that was not enough, ladies and gentlemen, if what we have been here telling you and hyping you up for is yet to burst your bubble or pique your interest, check your pulse. Because we are now here, and it's now time to talk about the exploding barbed wire match between Jon Moxley and the reigning, defending, undisputed AEW heavyweight champion, GOAT, Kenny Omega.
If you give me like 2 seconds, I got you. I thought I had it, and then I was like, oh, damn. Cool. All right. So, this match is crazy interesting. I'm going to show you why right now. Kenny Omega put up this tweet that I'm trying to locate right now. Ding, ding, ding. Here we go. Boop. All right. This is Kenny Omega's tweet.
Oh.
Here are the rules of this barbed wire death match. Exploding barbed wire death match.
Bang,
bang, bang, right here. You see it behind us. All right. The rules. There's 3 sides of the ring. Ropes are wrapped in barbed wire. All right. That was a surprise to me. I thought the whole ring was wrapped in barbed wire. But
3 sides. Okay.
3 sides of the ring ropes wrapped in barbed wire. Contact with barbed wire triggers explosives on the corresponding side. Triple hell, 3 zones on the floor. Like that part, what the fuck does that even mean? I'm not even sure. 3 zones on the floor wired to explosives. That means that there's probably pads on the floor somewhere that you drop on and
this isn't a legit licensed blueprint, is it?
This is official, licensed by the State Athletic Commission of Florida. Florida has no rules, so they're just like, yo, just
stand up.
Just do it on a napkin and just hand it in, and it's cool. 30-minute cooldown timer until all explosives in and around the ring detonate. Wow. Oh, I misread that originally. 30-minute cooldown timer means that the first 30 minutes has no bombs, right? Countdown. Okay. I said cooldown. Countdown. I don't know how to read. That's what happens. All right. Okay. 30-minute countdown timer. So 30 minutes, and then we go boom, boom. My favorite part about this whole drawing is Jon Moxley's the only one falling on barbed wire. So that is what we're seeing here. I'm excited to see where it goes. I mean, dude, like, can it get any better? Can it get any better?
Bad plans for Moxley tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have not booked this pay-per-view yet, get your ass to the pay-per-view provider ASAP. What are you doing, man? Look at this lineup.
Who you got here, though? Vic,
yo,
like, what do you...
Kenny Omega has to solidify his greatness here, and he has to put on his stamp. And this is how we do it. This is how we get 5-star Kenny. You put him in 5-star matches with explosions and pyro. It's gonna be all that and more tonight when Kenny successfully defends his title against Jon Moxley. My question is how violent exactly are we gonna get? How many bombs? How many explosions will we see? I hope not 1 or 2. I want to see crazy shit.
I want to see crazy shit, right? Inspired by a Japanese death match. This is something the American audiences haven't seen since Mick Foley, really, right? Like, so Cactus Jack, I should say. So let's see it. Like, if you're gonna bring it, bring it. And they did last time, right, when they went hardcore. So bring it now. Let everybody see it, yo. And the fact of the matter is that this card and AEW in general is an incredible promotion because of its lineup. It's got a little bit of everything. You like that goofy shit? Watch that goofy shit. We got that goofy shit for you. Yo, you like that serious shit? We got that serious shit for you. You like this exploding pipe bomb things? We got that shit too. All right.
And if you like the dramatics, if you like the drama of it all, the suspense, they got that for you too, ladies and gentlemen, because we're not done. No, we're not done yet. We still have one more order of business to take care of you, for you, and that is the Mystery Hall of Famer. Who the fuck is it? Who is it? Who are we gonna? Who did AEW sign, and who's gonna bring in to the competition here, Myzchief? Who's in your list right now? Who do you think?
So there's like a list of hopefuls, like my dream, like, oh, this is what would be ideal, and then there's like what would be likely. So in terms of ideal, right, CM Punk, right, has got to be near the top of that list.
Okay.
Doesn't matter how you feel about CM Punk personally, whatever. Pop, he'd get you one. You know, Buzz, he'd get you that too. The internet would fucking break, and that's someone that you'd want. Like, that's how you grow, right?
Yeah,
you get those big moments. So CM Punk would be huge. Now, will they bring in CM Punk? I'm not sure. You got a name?
They threw a Hall of Famer, man. They threw that name out there, so that's tricky. Because do they mean, is he a capable Hall of Famer? Is he an official Hall of Famer? Who was it gonna be? Kenny is playing games with me because I'm on the phone with Kenny every other day, and he's cutting interviews and talking about how he loves to work with Brock Lesnar in the future and shit like that if possible. So I don't know, that man's name is flowing around. They got a big hefty guy over there in Stanford that just won their strap. So they're playing tug of war with that name right now. Who knows what's going on with that? I don't know. I would love a CM Punk, I would prefer somebody that is believable in the ring. I don't think Big Show is that. So if you steer away from a Hall of Fame talent like Big Show and give me a more name like I don't know.
So like the wordplay is interesting, right? Hall of Fame worthy.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean Hall of Famer.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
So, I mean, it can be. It can definitely be a Hall of Famer, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. And AEW is either brilliant or kind of a dickhead, because what's going to happen is that if it doesn't live up to the hype, they shot themselves in the foot by saying Hall of Fame worthy talent. Right? So it's got to be big. There's a guy who I feel like is more of a probable scenario. And I love him. I've said it before on the show. I've been high on his name for a long time. I think he just oozes charisma. All right. But before I say him, I'm going to talk about someone else that oozes charisma.
Ooh.
All right. Captain Charisma. Christian has also been thrown out as a potential Hall of Fame worthy talent. And of course, that'd be incredible. But like, do you really want to see Christian, Sting? Like, you really want to see all these older fellows like kind of be in this new promotion, all these washed WWE wrestlers? Like, not to say that Christian's washed, but let's be real, he hasn't wrestled. Like, he was at the Royal Rumble that he hadn't wrestled in like 11 years. So let's be real. You know what I mean? But the guy that I think is more probable, oozes charisma. Some people know him as the Karate Man. Most people know him as Ethan Page. I think Ethan Page is a potential name to look out for here.
Oh my God.
Will it be? I have been high on him for a long, long time. I was high on him in the Indies. I popped hard when he not just broke into Impact, but as he developed an Impact. I think it took some time for him to really kind of show his colors, right? To get comfortable with himself. He became a body guy, got ripped, got shredded. Right. So that's a name that is, if the trajectory of his career goes in the direction that it's going, and he does go to AEW and do some things, Hall of Fame worthy. That's potential. That's a thing. That's a thing that can happen for sure.
It's all about how you scale things, right? And it is what it is. You can't deny talent, man. And some people like to word shit around funny, and they label things how they want to label it. But talent is talent. That man definitely has a Hall of Fame career, man. And it's so worthy name to have on that roster. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah. I think that's what they're missing. I think they're missing guys that can really take control of a moment. And Ethan Page is a guy that can take control of a moment. I think that's something that they wanted from Miro. And I don't think that's what we got, right? I think there's been other signings that they've wanted to just be like a presence on the mic and, hit and misses here and there. I think that Ethan Page is the kind of guy that would really be like another good talker for them. And let's be real. If what AEW wants is to compete and to thrive, then you got to give us what WWE isn't. All right. And what we're not seeing in other brands is people being themselves, is people being able to express themselves, go off script, right? Do their thing. And Ethan Page is really good at that. So AEW has been really good at that. This would be a really good home for him, I think. Let's see what happens. Ooh. Tonight is the Night Revolution happening tonight, 8 p.m., straight out of Jacksonville, Florida. You better get it on Fight TV, BR Live. Get that, man. Fight TV if you're somewhere else. BR Live if you're in the States. You got to get it right now, because you're going to be really, really mad when you see on Twitter that Hall of Fame worthy talent. You're going to be like, damn.
Damn right. And don't forget who gave you your fix and who prepped you for the beautiful night that you're about to experience on pay-per-view. The bad guys, HPC. And you know what to do, Myzchief. Tell them what they can do to subscribe and follow us.
You know what you can do to subscribe. You can hit us up on Twitter. You can hit us up on Instagram. You can hit us up everywhere you listen to podcasts. Hit us up on YouTube. Subscribe. Hit that Too Sweet. Get at us. Thank you for watching at HPC Too Sweet. Check out Foco.com, HPC10 for that discount code. Man, we out here.
Peace.
Yo, some shit about dessert. I don't know.